guys, welcome back to another crazy cookie video. My name is The Miz from 2011, and today we're going to be talking about how the woke has ruined the underwater welding industry.
Hi. Now, 9 months ago, I made my first ever YouTube video on this platform, social media and the addiction to anger. And in it, I talked about the rampant spread of negativity that was surfacing on the main 4 social media apps. And while Twitter ended up being the most toxic cesspool and is only getting worse by the day, another social media site I believe is getting worse is Instagram, more specifically Instagram Reels. Mainly because of this bumbling bozo and the fact that his moderation policies are just all out of whack. I mean, I've reported numerous posts and comments that were just straight up racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, some posts just showing straight up death, and I, the sane human being that I am, reported those posts, only to get a notification 3 days later that says, "We looked at the post and we found nothing that violates community guidelines." And then the post is just the hard R but in a weird font. Now, me still trying to be reasonable, I thought, oh, this may be like a bot that's detecting it, and because it's in a weird font, it didn't detect the actual slur. Okay, let me just request a manual review. Now, while all reports go through an automated system, if you request a manual review, if you disagree with it, you can have an actual member of the Instagram team look at the post and determine if it violates community guidelines or not. So I was like, good, I can have an actual person look at this, realize it's a slur, and then take it down, only to get told the exact same thing that I was told previously. So either the actual person in the manual review still somehow found nothing wrong with it, or there was no real person and it just put it in a different or maybe even the same automated system. Either way, it just shows how horrible the moderation is on Instagram. Editing Aaron here. So yeah, while posts like that don't get taken down for whatever reason, I must confess, I got a community guidelines violation myself. Yep, I know, lock me up and throw away the key. But yeah, you wanna know what insane, horrible thing I said that got taken down? I mean, it's gotta be bad. If posts like that stay up, what did I say that got taken down, right? Sonic would make Avicii/Kygo style EDM. Knuckles would make Skrillex style EDM. Back to the video. And it seems to only be getting worse considering bumbling bozo, as mentioned previously, just removed his company's long-standing anti-hate speech policies. Which means we went from these hateful comments that are breaking the company's rules, not being moderated correctly, to them just not breaking the rules at all now. I guess he just saw it work for Elon Musk and thought, oh, maybe I can get a job at the White House too. Now, obviously, Okay. I mainly tried to stay away from like super serious topics because that's not the content that I want to put out. And because, as we learned previously, if you get something wrong, it will not reflect good on you. So in order to show how horrible Instagram has gotten, but also keep it fun, I have found 3 really stupid Instagram accounts that we're going to be checking out today. So let's start with account number 1. Big Jim Solana. So Big Jim Solana is one of many of those alpha male red pill accounts that are just completely infesting the internet nowadays. Only for Big Jim Solana, his attempt is a lot more sad. Here to inspire and create strong men. The first ever meme coin podcast. Oh yeah, he's also a crypto bro, which you probably could tell. Follow and join the community of champions. So Big Jim is an animated character, as you can see by all of his posts, and he has a fake podcast where he interviews several alpha males, including Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and Andrew Tate. So to be clear, Big Jim is a fake guy with a fake podcast interviewing fake people. But I don't want to spoil it. Let's look at some of his posts and you can see what I'm talking about when I say sad. So let's start with this one that involves Elon Musk.
We're aiming for full reusability with the Starship. Each launch will become exponentially more efficient and cost effective. It's all about making space travel accessible and sustainable.
Obviously, he's meant to be this like Elon Musk fanboy. What I don't get is why he made him so dang ugly. They gave him like this weird like cat mouth and then like 40 different wrinkles and eye bags, and he also gave him muscles, which I don't know if you've seen Elon Musk, but he definitely does not have muscles. And as you can see, Elon Musk is wearing a Big Jim shirt, which of course he is. Any attempt for Big Jim to have his fictional celebrities basically glaze him, he is going to take.
That's the kind of forward thinking we need. It's like what we're doing with our community. building for longevity and real impact.
Another thing that he does is he likes to use a lot of buzzwords that mean absolutely nothing, such as building for longevity. In all honesty, I don't see how these AI podcast clips are doing anything to build for longevity. I don't even know what longevity even means here.
Exactly, and congrats on your efforts, Big. You're not just talking about change, you're making it happen. That's the kind of leadership we need.
So yeah, this is basically what Big Jim does like almost every single post he makes. He likes to have his guests just compliment him and hype him up over and over and over again, as well as have his character hype them up in return.
Appreciate it, Elon. Here's to making history together, on Earth and beyond.
To Mars and beyond. Keep up the great work, Big.
As you can see from the later part of the video. And I'm not the only one that noticed this. Almost all of the comments noticed this too. Bro self-glazing himself using AI. At this point, if the people being pictured and getting AI voice generated are your idols, go for it. And this isn't the only time he has his AI guests just glaze him in an Instagram clip. Let's look at this next video with Joe Rogan.
We created a brotherhood of champions in the unlikeliest place, and that's exactly what I want to bring to the crypto world now.
Again, with the buzzwords. We made a brotherhood of champions. Where is the brotherhood? Because the comment section is clearly not showing that. Because let's be real, brotherhood of champions means absolutely nothing. It's just something he says to make himself look cooler to his audience, which clearly is not working out, by the way.
Any lessons from prison that still guide you today?
Oh yeah, by the way, he used to be from prison for some reason, which I don't know why you would want to do that. Like, what crime did he commit? Are we talking like tax evasion or like straight up murder, or maybe he got arrested for theft considering his stolen Simpsons art style? But yeah, what lessons from prison did he learn?
Yeah, strength comes from discipline. You can lose everything, but if you've got your mind and body, you're unstoppable.
I don't know if that's 100% true, considering the fact that you, I guess, went to prison. You're not really stoppable either. You were stopped by the law. That's why you went to prison.
Amazing. I've never heard anything like it. Big, you truly live up to your legend. That's the raw, unfiltered truth about Big Jim's time in the slammer.
Oh my gosh, dude. Let us just be 100% clear. Joe Rogan's not saying that. That's not actually Joe Rogan. He looked up an AI voice of Joe Rogan and then typed in all of that for the fake Joe Rogan to say to him. So in reality, he's just complimenting himself in order to fuel his own ego. I'm sorry, but if you have to have an AI text-to-speech Joe Rogan tell you that you're cool, you're not cool. Like, imagine being so starved of attention and validation that you have to get it from an AI celebrity voice. You know, there are other people in this world, right, that if you're nice to them, they will actually have good things to say about you. And you don't even have to make them say it. They'll say it unprompted. If you genuinely are cool, they will say that you're cool. But the fact you have to have an AI voice do it instead just really shows how this is more a sign of loneliness than actual, like, strength, as he likes to say. And the fact he draws himself, if he even drew it, to be like this yoked, like, James Bond looking dude who always wears sunglasses for some reason. By the way, this guy's never done like a face reveal or anything like that. This is all we have of him. We don't know his face, we don't know his voice, we have no idea who actually runs this account. So I doubt he's actually the cool, jacked, alpha male dude that he's portraying himself as. Don't worry, he also has guests that he doesn't like quite as much, like Leonardo DiCaprio for some reason.
Have to eat bugs for the future of humanity.
So obviously he's trying to paint him to be like this dork, basically. Look, he's slim, he has tiny arms, he's stuttering, he's pausing because I made him stutter and pause when I typed out what I wanted him to say. And what's funny is he books him to be like this nerdy dweeb while he's the big buff strong man who always wins every argument. But I'm watching these videos, he's not winning any argument here.
You're pushing bugs while flying private jets. That's rich.
He's not doing that. You're doing that. You're doing the equivalent of making up a guy in your head and then arguing with him.
Champions eat steak and eggs, not crickets.
Actually, Daniel Bryan is a vegan, and he's a 4-time WWE champion. How many belts do you have, Big Jim? Here's another clip with the Bug Eater.
Big, Electric cars mean tracking emissions and regulating pollution. If we can monitor movement, we can prevent environmental collapse.
Okay. Decent take, considering the fact that it's been proven that gas-powered cars have a larger environmental impact than electric vehicles. But let's see Big Jim's take, because he made this argument himself, so he should be the one in the right.
Electric cars aren't freedom. They're remote-controlled cages.
See, what does that mean? Electric cars aren't freedom? And on the flip side, how are gas-powered cars freedom? See, he's already losing the argument here, and he made it up himself.
I'll stick to my bat cycle, guzzling 1 gallon every 10 miles, tearing through the night like a legend.
Okay, so you're gonna be drunk driving? See, now I know why he went to prison.
At that rate, humans will go extinct before your tank runs dry. You're not saving the world, you're fast-tracking doomsday on 2 wheels.
Okay. Another decent point, somehow. Big Jim, do you have anything you would like to say to debunk that?
You're too funny, bug boy.
Dude, how do you lose an argument to yourself? He made up this argument and still lost. Also, in this post, he basically bashes electric cars and says that they're remote control cages and absolutely stupid. And guess what he posted right after that one? That's right, an interview clip from Elon Musk, the person that made the Cybertruck, the person in charge of Tesla, the biggest electric car company today. So yeah, fraud, goofball, goofy goober / neg. Anyways, let's move on to the second account. Here, let me just like set the scene for you. Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, it is Aaron Era here, and today we're going to be talking about the craziest conspiracy theories that I just made up. It is GG33 Gary, also known as Gary the Number Guy. He's basically what I would like to call the astrology nerd for dudes, because he just takes this like random number and is like, okay, what can I make equal this number? And I'll pretend like it's just some higher power situation, conspiracy theory, whatever. So let's just look at some of them.
I don't know about 2025 marriage. Not a fan of that. Just gonna keep it real with you. If you're gonna get married, I would encourage you to do it in a 6-year cycle.
Yeah, you got to get married every 6 years, okay? You just get, it's like a license you have to renew. You just got to keep getting married, keep having weddings.
You don't want to get married under 9 energy anyway, and 2025 is a universal 9 years.
So according to him, you can't get married in like 2025, you couldn't get married in 2016, you couldn't get married in 2007 because the year is a multiple of 9 based off of literally nothing. He literally shows nothing to help his claim at all. He's just like, I don't know, 2 + 2 + 5 is 9. I think you're gonna get divorced. Do you not like the number 9 and or 19, and why? 9 is a year of completion. It's a year that the cycle ends. The 1 year is a new beginning. So next year is a good way to start a company / relationship, and this year to end things and or make plans for next year. Look to a numerology calculator online. So if this applies to marriages, does it apply to everything? Why just marriages? Oh, it's 2025. I guess I gotta completely destroy my PC setup because it's the end of the cycle. Guess I gotta pay for a new desk and computer and mic and keyboard and mouse next year. Oh no, it's 2025. I gotta abandon my dogs and get new ones next year. Oh no. Don't worry, Minion Mug. I don't care what year it is. I will never let go of you. Something I just realized, look at the handle. Like this minion, he's happy because he's on top. He gets to, see the world around him a little bit more. And then the middle one, he's content. He's just eating a banana. Life's going by just fine, even with the minion on his head. This one, he's not happy at all. You want to know why? Because he got 2 minions on his head. Also, so next year is a good year to start a company. All right. When was Amazon founded? July 5th, 1994, which is a 5-year. When was McDonald's founded? May 15th, 1940, which is also a 5-year. When was Nintendo founded? 23rd of September, 1889, which is an 8-year, by the way. All right, let's try Apple. When was Apple founded? April 1st, 1976, which is also a 5-year. Nike, 1964, a 2-year. It's almost like the year doesn't matter and doesn't contribute to the success of a company or a relationship or really anything for that matter. Enjoy the 33 and 22 energy. Water equals 22, diamond equals 33. What does this mean? What is 33 and 22 energy? I guess there's also a cycle of 11 as well. Why does water equal 22? Today is the only full 33 day of this year. 2/22/25. What's 33 in that? Also 22 day. So 22 day is just every month? How is it a 33 day? Can someone explain? 2 plus 22 plus 9 equals 33. See, now I'm extra confused because you're adding up the digits of the year, but not the day. What makes the year so special that it can add amongst itself that the day can't? It's almost like that's on purpose, so it equals 33. This is mainly a theme in Gary's Instagram account. He likes to add things up, but only specific ones, because if it applies to everything like it should, it shows that it's bullcrap. So he adds it up to specific things so that they all fit together.
Whenever it's the 4th, 13th, 31st of the month, that is when the police will be all over.
Huh? So the probability of getting pulled over by the police significantly increases when the digits equal 4.
Pulling people up over on the roads. Even if you're not doing anything illegal, don't break the speed limit. Always put your seatbelts on.
I think that applies for every day, ever. I don't think that's only limited to days that equal the number 4. Again, says claim, doesn't elaborate, end of video. No way this guy makes a career off of saying this bullshit. I mean, he hit 5 Super Bowls correct and made money off gambling. Most definitely makes money. You can't hate on something if you've never read, bro. Come on now. Read something on it before you think it's BS. Yo, I want y'all to think about this, right? The odds of winning a 50-50 5 times in a row, aka 100 divided by 2 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 is 3%. Admittedly, a low chance. However, it's still 3%. In a room of 100 people, 3 people will get 5 in a row. It's not really that special or impressive, in all honesty. 99 vehicles pulled over on Hull Street Road in one day during traffic enforcement operation. On December 12th, additional officers patrolled Hull Street Road with a focus of watching out for speeding. December 12th. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3. Not 4, 3. It's almost like whatever day it is doesn't matter in terms of cases of people getting pulled over. Hi, I'm still editing, by the way. I had a part of the video where it was about the number 28, because apparently 28 is also an important number. So we have 4, 9, 11, 28, 22, and 33. It's not really numerology if you're just calling dibs on every number, but I digress. But while reacting to the video, it was kind of just all over the place, so I decided to just kind of redo it. So I hope you forgive me, but here's one video that is basically about the same number that I will be reacting to through editing Aaron.
I can tell you 28's number of wealth. I can tell you the richest man in the world is Elon Musk, and he's born on the 28th.
Okay, born on the 28th, continue.
I can say the guy who used to be the richest man in the world before Musk took over was Bill Gates, born on the 28th.
So notice how he just skipped over Jeff Bezos. He said that Bill Gates was the richest person before Elon Musk, which just isn't true. It was Jeff Bezos, who was born on January 12th, 1964. Can't make anything off of that, so we're just gonna skip him and pretend like he didn't exist.
I can state Steve Jobs, born 2/24/1955. He's a 28.
Oh, how interesting. Wasn't born on the 28th, but if you add up the date in a specific way, it equals 28. Notice how he used a completely different equation to get the number that he wanted.
He started the company on the 28th day.
Founded April 1st, 1976. Again, if you add up the date in a specific way, you get 28. Notice how he doesn't use people like Warren Buffett, who was born on the 30th, can't use that. And the digits of the day equal 24, also can't use that. Notice how he doesn't talk about Bernard Arnault, born on the 5th, can't use that. Digits of the day equal 33, also can't use that. On to the next billionaire. And let's be real, you can do this with whatever number that you want. It's not this like big thing. He's specifically changing the equation to get the answer that he wants. It's not that insane. It's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. You could see how he uses different equations for different things to get the same answer, so it looks like this like big thing when it's really not. But yeah, onto regular me. Oh, okay, so that's just 9/11.
9/11 happened on the 11th.
What? Are you serious? It did? Oh my god, I never knew that.
What do you think? It's a coincidence with all those 11s? Let me just go down one more time. 9/11 happened on the 11th.
Yeah, that's why it's called 9/11.
The Twin Towers look like an 11 side by side. They both look like an 11.
The Twin Towers look like an 11 because it's two towers. An 11 is just two straight lines. A 2 in Roman numerals could be an 11. Is this an 11? I'm holding two straight up pencils. This looks like an 11. Is this an 11? Is this an 11, Mr. Gary?
New York was the 11th state in the Union.
Okay, notice. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Looking at State of the Union, right? Now, if it was the 12th state, but the 11th colony, guess where he'd be looking? What number colony it was?
New York City, 11 letters. Afghanistan, 11 letters.
We went from the number of the day to the number state in the Union to the number of letters in the name.
The Pentagon, 11 letters.
Yeah, the Pentagon, 11 letters. Yeah, because you're specifically and deliberately adding the word the in it. If Pentagon somehow equaled 11 letters, you wouldn't use the, so it can fit the 11 that you need.
That plane that went down in Pennsylvania, Shanksville, 11 letters. When does it stop being a coincidence?
It's not even a coincidence. It's cherry picking. Also, okay, they all equal 11. So what? Like, they all equal a specific number that I specifically made deliberately to equal a specific number. Who cares? For the amount of things that he said that equals 11, I could come up with 11 things that don't equal 11 for each thing. It's literally just a number. He doesn't give the number any value or any context or anything. It's just, oh, well, these things I cherry picked all equal 11, so, Illuminati. Okay, I'm literally just repeating myself, and literally all these videos are the exact same. Let's move on to the final one, which I think is the most hilarious. Everyone, welcome the third of 3 of the horrible accounts that I found. Bonehead, Fred, and Theo. Now, I'm gonna be straight up honest. I genuinely cannot tell if this is bait or not. So the whole point of this account is it's just 2 Pixar animated AI dudes just complaining about the world today, complain about Gen Z, complain about women. It literally is the epitome of kids these days. But here we go. Let's look at these.
Why do gay people sound gay, Theo?
Oh my god, I got a nosebleed. Okay, I'm okay. It's like it's the way he said it too. Why do gay people sound gay, Theo?
'Cause they're gay.
What a revelation, Theo.
Not all of them sound like that. I think they change their tone based on who they're talking to.
Yeah, that's how everyone works. Literally everybody changes their tone depending on who they're talking to. It's been proven by psychology itself.
I now identify as a black, trans, illegal immigrant from Guatemala, Theo.
What is going on? Identify.
I'll get a paid vacation at a luxury hotel.
Where is that happening?
For as long as I want. Free Medicaid, Social Security benefits, a food card, and a debit card loaded with cash.
Where is that happening? Can you guys just kiss and get pregnant already?
Did you know that iPhones are gay, Theo?
Bro, what is going on? Dude, this is like the 7th video I saw where he's just talking about gay people. If he's talking like this every single day, brother, I think you're gay. Gay! Okay, I'm screenshotting that. I'm using that in the thumbnail.
It's a phone. It has no preference.
Thank you, Theo. I love you, Theo. I love you, Theo.
I mean, gay guys like iPhones.
Says who? Brother, like everyone likes iPhones. What are you talking about?
I mean, it is a gay thing, right?
No!
It's not up there with Bud Light, Nutella, and Puff Daddy.
Okay, Bud Light had like one trans person in a commercial, and apparently that means gay. But what do Nutella and Diddy? What does that have to do with anything?
Because the salesman asked me out because he thought I was signaling him by buying an iPhone.
No, I think it's just because you look gay. I think he saw you as like, that brother's gay, I have a shot.
I think he was pulling your leg. I think he wanted to pull something else, so I bought a droid. Why are gay people all about being gay, Theo?
Mirror on the wall, here we are again. Bonehead friends talking about gay people again.
It's like the most important thing they got going. But you don't see straight people walking around with t-shirts proclaiming how much they like the opposite gender. What if people started getting in your face about other preferences? I like tartar sauce on fish. What are you gonna do about it? Or, I like cold showers. It's my choice.
MAGA hat. Enough said, really. I mean, that's quite literally the definition of what he's talking about here.
Or I like picking my toenails at the table. Yeah! Nobody cares about those things.
No, I think I would care if someone picked their toenails at the table. I don't think that's really true. See, like, all of these are like the exact same, so it's hard for me to find... Wiener!
How do you like your wieners, Theo?
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're gonna do it, they're gonna kiss. Oh my god, they're gonna kiss. 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 They're gonna kiss.
Yeah, summer's coming.
Summer's... Dude. This is coded language. This is coded language. They're flirting with each other.
But I don't really like wieners.
No! Theo!
I like the big, juicy sausage more.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Wieners are just too small and lack flavor and mouthfeel.
Dude, this is the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, it's happening.
I think wieners are just the right size for summer fun in the shade. But it all depends on how you handle it. I mean, you can put something on it, or shove it in a bun raw.
Hey, speaking of which, Theo, why don't you put your wiener in my bun?
I prefer straight and a proper bun, though. Because I definitely don't want a bunch of crap on my wiener.
Well, it's a good thing, Fred. Because I douched before I came to this bar. You just hear banging in the background. You just hear glasses falling over. Like me wieners drippy, bro. And yep, it's official. It's all over the screen. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is bait or not, because that's the funniest video ever. But I can't tell if this is just like a genuine person that's having these two like conservative men just complain. I don't know if it's real or not. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end it there. While these three accounts were absolutely stupid, it was fun to just pick out the holes in their arguments and just have a laugh. I think I speak for everyone when I'm saying that this year is not off to a good start. So being able to laugh at this stupidity is actually kind of nice. So in short, like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, and if you really like this video, consider subscribing and looking at my other videos as well. This is just a quick video for February if it gets uploaded by then. I do have a project in the works that I'm hoping to upload around March, so stay tuned for that. I'm still working on it, but I'm really proud of my progress and I'm really excited to show it to you guys very soon. Anyways, bye!